Hi, how you doing, everybody? This is Ian Wright. Don't forget to check out my new YouTube channel. The link is in the description. Check it out, man. It's gonna be.
Yo, what are you doing, man?
I'm sorry, Rob. I had to touch the holy grail mic, bro.
No, you can't do that, bro. What are you doing? You can't.
Like a rascal like that, bro.
Come on, you gunners! Yes!
Welcome to Toppa, the best of AFTV. I'm Lumos, and today we're going to be looking at the best moments from the past month from the channel, selected by me, and more importantly, you guys. So let's get into it. So first of all, I've got to big up the comments on the last video. Shout out to man like Glenn, showing love, Black Tramel, Chico Comborero. Fam, you're from Zimbabwe, so big up, but I hope I didn't batter your name too much. Much love. Shout out to Babu Pepino. Man like G-Mac, he said he thoroughly enjoyed the show. Very good roundup and highlighted many things he missed. So yeah, that's what we're here for, man. Not everyone can watch everything every time it comes out, but I like to have the show to round up the best bits for me, isn't it? Easy Red, he said, real things Lumos, love the way it put together. Up, up, up. You know, said up top, top up top. Free Nye says, I like this concept, keep it going Lumos. Hey, it's gonna keep coming and it's gonna come faster. Why are you coming fast? It's been a month since the last episode, and I know you guys, like Robbie, have been itching to see what's in store.
I want to see it, man.
Okay, so this is it.
Come on, I need to see this.
I feel like this episode should be called Smoke Season, because Troopz and Ty have been on everyone's neck. From Paul Merson to Cuppy and Durham at Talksport, they've been catching a lot of heat from them too.
About disgrace. Them man, they're a fucking disgrace to have a fucking radio station. I don't know how they're still running, blood. You understand? Jason Cuppy, I done cussed that last year. Yeah? And the journeyman will come back again. Who are you, G? You understand?
Let's get back
you
on
can't
it.
step in front of the camera because you're butters you. Then you got this moose guy, you understand, coming Emirates early, hospitality, bare ham rolls for him.
Candy's like, well, give it to Arsenal anyway, because it's the only trophy they'll ever win. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. What did he win as a player? Fuck all, innit? Journeyman, innit? Benchman, innit? Loan shark, innit? Them man there, innit? Loan man, innit? He didn't win nothing, innit? Aubameyang's won more already, blood, and he's still got his playing career to go for.
Much to Robbie's despair,
So who the fuck you talk about fucking?
I have to go on that program,
Nah,
you know.
fuck them, you're not going on no more, Robbie. You ain't going on no more. Robbie ain't going on no more, blood. Yeah? Robbie ain't going on no more, blood. Make me come on your show, blood.
Adrian Durham, that's the one.
What, on Talksport?
Yo. If you've seen Kiddohood, then you know. Yo. Trevor. Yo.
Remember what Arsenal done for you when you was doing like your little don't sniff the coke and all these fuckery, yeah? Now you want to run up your mouth, blood?
Nah, Paul Merson, nah. I like Merson.
I don't like Merson no more.
No, listen.
That's my. I've had enough of this shit now, blood. I've had enough, Robbie.
I like Paul
Like,
Merson.
come on.
Listen,
Let me tell you something, right? Paul Merson works for Sky Sports as a pundit, yeah? And that's his job. He's not working for Arsenal's care in the community. Right?
He can't because
He's not working for...
he can't because he came in the community. I'm sure you can't drink on the job.
Troopz' rant at Talksport was censored because of some unsavory comments he made about Cuppy and Durham. But I don't like mute censoring. So I jumped on Final Cut and I fixed it.
You can't diss Arsenal. So now you want to pick something to come at. You understand? This is called Mercy last week. Now I got this for this week. I'll bun man's clout any day of the week, you know. Come but me, you know, fam. I'll send my location, blood. Shout out Cuppy, blood, yeah?
But if you wanna find me, please just send me location. Send me location.
You understand? But we need to improve. You understand? Back to the football.
So if the that Talksport don't rate our players, who the cares? But speaking of ratings, boy, some of our own fans can be quite harsh.
4.
This is out of 10.
4. Yeah. The first goal is because Bellerin. The goal. It's Bellerin's fault.
Hold on, come on. 4! Come on, but he had, is it 2 assists in the game?
Yeah.
He had 2 assists in the game.
5 maximum, 5. I don't like him.
These Russians are harsh, man. Jeez. Nah, come on, I've got to overrule it.
Sorry, 5 maximum. No, it's my opinion, yeah?
2 assists, a 5.
Yeah, 5.
You heard of the comment section.
We're speaking about defensively. Defensively, he was bad, very bad, very slow. Yeah, defensively. Attacking, yes, okay. But he's, you know, he must play good in the back, not in the. Okay. listen. In my group, every day someone is posting photos of Bellerin like his fashion, you know, with the ears, for that 10, but not for the game. Okay, 5. 5.
There you heard it, right?
But then on the flip side, you have Ty. You can't seem to rate anyone less than a 5. What's wrong with it?
5.
Do you give anything apart from a 5? Bamian. 4.
I'm a blood clot, yo.
It's got to be a 5 again.
Kolasinac on the other side.
1. 1, blood. That was like, you understand? Where do you start with that performance, blood? Like, did he know he was playing? Did the Sunday roast not digest? Like,
It was awful.
what was it?
What would you have given him?
You know what I'd have given him? I probably would give him 5. But who played well apart
If
from?
you give anybody else a 5, you're off the show. 5.
Okay, then I could give someone else.
What would you have given Kolasinac?
Honestly, yeah.
Honestly, no, honestly.
5.
You think he was average performance? You don't think it was below par?
That's all I see.
You don't think it was a below par performance?
The whole team, but we still got a point. So
Kolasinac, do you think it was a below par performance by Kolasinac?
5, man. All I can see is a 5.
Blood.
Right, Mustafi.
Jojo, 5 again.
See you later. Goodbye. Off. Me and you just do this, right? Because right. No.
High waving.
No, you're off. Right. Let me get a substitute in. Come in, mate. Come. Right. Substituting. Right.
Seriously though, Ty, what's in your water bottle? What are you drinking? I wonder if you had some of what Robbie had out there in Portugal.
This one's fucked. He's fucked. For once, it's not me, blood. Look at this motherfucker. You go in bed, yeah? You go to sleep, yeah?
I am mashed up.
Hey! Look, man has to hold him up, you know, blood.
Got me up, man. Beer arse, man, today.
Hella love, innit?
Mashing me up, brother.
Now look
Great
at you,
use
blood.
some vodka, man.
Told
So
you.
bring him back to Russia.
You know you're not fucked up, right?
You know you're not
You know you're not fucked up, right? I want more drink at the bar, yeah?
No, I'm done, bro. I'm done. I am over.
How did Robbie end up like that?
Man's on the Hennessy. Look in my eyes. We getting wavy.
There's certain things you told me about. I don't remember saying, take me to Radisson Black.
Yeah.
Wakanda. I don't remember that. But
That was the highlight of the day.
I'll tell you what, man, last night I had so much to drink.
You said round 2, yeah?
Nah, man, I'm taking the day off. Let's go to the ground.
If you've been watching AFTV long enough, you know that an away day with Troopz means another episode of Robbie trying to teach you some culture, you know? But Troopz loving burger them.
Burger King? No. Don't front.
You don't front me. You're in Portugal, man. Burgers.
Alright, so let's get a Portuguese.
What's the matter with you, man?
Yeah, but it's Portuguese Burger King.
What's it? Look at this idiot. Portuguese know what they're doing when it comes to food, man. You don't like fish? What's the matter?
I gather that.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I don't like fish either, so.
My people, yeah? My people.
Now this part's important because a lot of you make the same mistake, and really this clip shouldn't even exist because I've done told these two countless times how to say it properly.
Is it Jose or Jose?
Jose.
Ain't it Jose?
What are you saying that?
No,
What?
that's like.
What?
He's gassed in it.
What?
He's gassed.
What?
He's actually right for once.
I told him. I told him.
Look. I told you. Yeah, you told me, innit? Use my lines, yeah?
Jose is like Spanish, not Portuguese.
He said that as well, you know. Alright. That's why I said I'm not betting.
Now we all know someone that anytime they're right, they're the first one to jump up and say, I told you, even if they didn't tell you. Troopz is one of those people, and it's such a bad habit, he even does it when he's wrong.
Huddersfield 1, West Ham 1.
Let me tell you about that one. I told you on thing
the
innit?
podcast?
Yeah, I told you, blood.
Did you say that'd be a draw?
Yeah, no, I said win. You and Drifty said draw.
So if you told me we said it was going to be a draw, you said it was Huddersfield 1, West Ham 1.
Oh shit, I thought it was 1. I told you.
Now, when you travel away, it's important that your hotel or accommodation meets a certain standard. And Troopz knows all about them health and safety checks.
That's alright still. Hey! What you know about?
So that was Troopz jumping and sliding. Now this is DT reacting to Zaha jumping and diving.
Was that a penalty at the end?
No. Wilfried Zaha deserves everything he gets in terms of the treatment because he's a fucking cheat. End of story.
You thought that was a dive?
Blatant dive. All you needed water was in front of him. That was it. Tom Daly the second.
Did we get away with one on our second goal?
Yeah.
It looked like there was a handball in there by Lacazette.
That was a great assist.
Robbie's still a fan of Zaha though, and he wants Arsenal to sign him. Is he the winger we need? Leave in the comments below. He spoke about it more in depth on the new show Tactical Insight with Graham.
Like, why don't we get Wilfried Zaha? Why don't we go in and put like a 50 mil down or something and get some people like, oh, he's not good enough. But I said, listen, he is good enough. And he is the type of player, and we saw it against us, that when you've got formations like this, he will drag them out because one player can't deal with Wilfried Zaha. Sometimes two players can't deal with it. Sometimes you need three players.
You lot have taken well to the show. You've been calling for more content from Graham for a long time, and we finally delivered. One of the funniest comments I saw was from a guy called Isaac Petterson who said, Graham is the type of guy to talk tactics during sex. Well, it could be true. I mean, he knows all the positions, and judging by that, you can see he knows his way around the box. Thank you, Tom Parkin.
Alright, so I've literally no context whatsoever for this.
Man can't come in your face like that, blood. He's supposed
I didn't come in his face. Run past him and went like
that.
But
look,
But who needs Zaha when you have the Nigerian Messi?
Alex Iwobi, for example, he's looking great at the moment.
Don't call him that. I don't want to hear anyone call Alex Iwobi.
Big 17.
No, not even that. Put respect on his name. He is the Nigerian Messi. Where is my brother Kelechi? Where is my brother Kelechi?
Alex Iwobi should play for Charlton.
I want to
go back to Charlton.
Wait.
That's what they said.
Wait, 1 second. I want to know what you did in that dressing room, and I want you to come to my house and do the same thing.
I will. But I'm scared of your cat. I cannot go to your house.
Now, AFTV was blessed by the presence of a Nigerian superstar.
With Kelechi, we got away with one tonight, Kelechi.
Kelechi and who?
Kelechi and Cuppy.
Big up again the man them that came for the game. It's not easy on a Wednesday night. The youngsters are here.
Galdem as well for coming to the game. Galdem!
Yeah, big up the man them and the girl them that came out today.
Yes, big up the gal them. Big up Pippa and Anita, who got their new show on AFTV as well, The Weekend Pre. This is one of my favourite moments from the show.
So whoever's on their Twitter page actually tweeted full-time Huddersfield 1, Fulham 0. Really sorry, everyone.
Can you imagine? What kind of a dickhead tweet is that? Like, remember when we went through our phases where we were just losing bare-away games and we were just on us.
But on social media, who's doing this?
Could you imagine if I ever saw the Arsenal person in charge of their social media tweet, sorry guys, oh Lord, I think I'd have to
it's not
unfollow
even
my
that.
team.
Really sorry, everyone. And then they put the sad face. No.
Like, don't be sorry.
No.
Show me you're sorry on the pitch and
exactly.
pull out a result. It's true, but he never gets a target. Every time he got a target was when his wife had twins. Oh, sorry guys. Really sorry guys.
You're savage today.
Fulham, really sorry guys. No, but
Morata is coming for you now.
No, but Morata is dead food, if I'm honest with you. That price tag that you had, I expected so much more.
Okay, it's going to be interesting. Who do you think is going to be the first manager to go in the Premier League?
Damn. What? Out of those 4 teams?
Yeah. They did mention Fulham in there, didn't
They
they?
might
Yeah,
go
they
on the
did.
same night, boy. Definitely Fulham and definitely Cardiff.
Yeah, do you think,
100%.
Do you think Fulham's manager is going to last until the end of the year?
No. He's not even going to last this weekend.
What? Mystic Pippa, you know? Hey Pippa, what's the lottery numbers for next week? Hit me up, let me know. One person who got their predictions wrong, Paul Merson. And Ty was adamant that he got an apology from the pundit.
AFTV, what's the matter with you? Chill.
I'm like a boxer. I should have got knocked out. Somebody said we're going to get knocked out, but we seem to be standing. Paul Merson, where's your apology, Paul Merson? Quick. I want an apology, quick. I want an apology, quick.
From Paul Merson.
From Paul Merson and others.
I guess Merson was watching because he actually apologized. He put out a tweet saying he got things wrong, blah, blah, blah. But Ty was not having it. It wasn't enough for him.
He apologised on Twitter.
Yeah.
On Twitter. No. Anyone could. On TV. Are you going to apologise?
Are you going to apologise for when you said we were going to win the quadruple? Are you going to apologise for that? Are you going to apologise when you said we're going to win the quadruple?
To me, next season we can win the quadruple. People might laugh because
quadruple.
Absolutely. Listen, and the reason why I say that is because for Leicester to win the league, that means anything can happen.
I wonder if Chizzo, one of our international fans, had to apologise to his wife after putting her on blast like this. How could you do that, Chizzo, man? It's funny though.
You would think my wife, the woman I married, is very much interested in what her husband is passionate about, Arsenal. Do you want to know what my wife is doing right now?
I bet you got one less piece of chicken for a week. The best of the international batch this month had to be Glenn once again. On Halloween we played Blackpool and he decided to put a little Halloween twist on his review of the game.
I'm turning my phone off until the game is over. Oh, these fucking rugrats are killing me.
Shut that dog up or I'll shut him up! I'm sorry, Don Robbie, I'm sorry.
Did you ever notice that when Peter Cech has the ball at his feet, the crowd sounds like people going over that first hump on a roller coaster? When Guendouzi, I don't blame you for that, getting kicked off. That was questionable, but that's why I don't want Guendouzi starting Premier League games. Not that I don't believe in how talented he is. Get those mistakes out of the way in the Carabao Cup. And congratulations to Smith Rowe, my brother, on his first goal at the Emirates. Back again. Second goal of the year. Smith pulmonary disease Rowe. But the bottom line is we won the game. Excellent. This is the New York Halloween edition out.
You know, sometimes I look in the comments and I see how you guys talk about fans from outside of the UK. Put some respect on their names, yeah? Man like Philip came all the way from Singapore to see the Arsenal, and you see how deep-rooted the passion is for the club all around the world.
Philip has come all the way from Singapore, his first ever Arsenal game. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I'm so happy. This is the happiest things that happened to my life. It just, I cried when I saw the game.
You cried?
Yeah, I'm just so happy to see the Arsenal. I've been in Arsenal since '97. I'm 33 now. This is my first time watching Arsenal in Emirates.
And you enjoyed it?
Yes, I enjoy every single bit.
Thank you very much.
Since we're talking international, our Somali correspondent, Liv's Legend, taught us a new word to describe Torreira. Askari!
See Torreira, you know what we call him in Somali? We call him Askari, that means sergeant, a police officer. An Askari, that's what he is, an enforcer, you know what I mean?
We got our own enforcer here at AFTV though, the Don, Crucial Robbie.
Make sure no one nick my seat. Yo, make sure no one nick my seat. I'll come back here and I boy nick the seat now. People dead. Dead in here.
If you saw the last episode of Toppa, you would have seen Troopz and I in Azerbaijan trying to cross a highway, risking our lives to see the Arsenal. That's how deep our passion runs for this club. This was Robbie's reaction to it.
You could have died for Arsenal.
I love this club, innit? What can I say?
Lose your life for the Arsenal. I'm sure they would have, I'm sure the powers that be at the club would say, yeah, we're going to have a minute silence for Troopz.
Statue for Troopz.
Imagine like they say, we're going to have we're going to have a minute silence for Troopz, right? And I could just imagine like, Sir Chips Keswick and all them, man, when it started getting up and go, Ivan Gazidis. You see Wenger there going, yeah! You know what I mean? None of them silent.
Now, you've just heard Robbie mentioning the Arsenal hierarchy, and on our new show, The Supporters Club, hosted by Turkish, this is what lead judges had to say about Ivan Gazidis.
Yeah, what do you think about Gazidis?
Well, first and foremost, he gives bald men a bad name. So for that reason, I don't like it.
But one person who doesn't give bald people a bad name, Robbie.
I don't think we should have won this game, to start with.
But back to Gazidis.
Now, I mean, if you'd have said maybe a year ago, walk round the Emirates at 2:30. He'd have got to, like, you know, block D before he'd been dead, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, because seriously, he would have been attacked and straight up. No one at the football club likes him.
Said to him, Ivan, why have we not bought a defensive midfielder? This was like, it was about 3 years ago. I said to him, why? Everybody knows Ivan.
A good question.
A defensive midfielder, and I remember him saying something about, well, Robbie, we look at, we have a very extensive network, and what we do is we look at every player, we look at the stats. Because I think I was saying to him at the time, like Wanyama, I threw a few names at him, like Wanyama. He's going, yeah, we look at the stats, you know. He goes, you guys don't really understand, but there's a lot of stuff we look at, data, stats. And I was thinking, yeah, but why have we got? There must be someone out there.
He looks at all the data. And then he goes and gets Fleming.
Well, let's talk about the data.
I'm not having a go at Fleming, but there you go.
It's true, it's a good example.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go, the most important statistic is that is 0.000 at the end of it.
Yeah.
That's the stat that he was worried about.
Well, obviously,
block B.
It's getting stop him at A now. Stop him at A.
Gazidis is off to AC Milan, and it's been rumoured that Arsene Wenger could actually be heading there himself. This is what Claude and Ty had to say about it.
You follow Wenger. Are you going to go to Milan to see him? I've got relatives that can put you up when you go and watch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, I'm just saying if you ever think you can follow his car when he comes out of San Siro. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
No matter what you say to try and diss Wenger, Ty's always going to find a way to back the manager, no matter what.
Yes.
And did you notice, Did you notice the difference when we were 1-0 down on Saturday?
Yes.
The character to come back. Did you notice that?
Yeah, but so we never.
None of this dropping heads.
We never done that.
None of this dropping heads under Inspector Clouseau, was there?
What? So why are you dissing?
Right, exactly. I could call him Mr. Bean, but whatever.
Yeah, but you're saying
I'm
that.
so delighted that we've got a manager, a refreshing change, that actually gets up there, talks to his players on the touch, his coaches and his players, telling them where they're going wrong during the game. Not just sit there going like this, going like this,
so you're still
and just sitting there.
You're still dissing the man, but hold on. You're saying about Inspector Clouseau and Mr. Bean. I'll have you know, because if you remember the Pink Panther films, A Shot in the Dark, Inspector Clouseau's he might be bumbling, but he's very, very clever. He found out all the people that did the crimes, and if you remember Mr. Bean, I'll actually go into one when, I don't know if it's, I think it's Tee Off, you remember you sprung up, Tee Off Mr. Bean. Have you seen Tee Off Mr. Bean? When he's in a laundry, and there's some big young man, and he tries to bully Mr. Bean. You see what Mr. Bean does? Mr. Bean, right, swaps the soap with the coffee, and makes the man pour the coffee into the washing machine and destroy his trousers. So don't diss them, man.
Another person expected to leave the club is Aaron Ramsey, and this past month he's had a lot of trash performances. This is what the fans have had to say.
Do you think this contract thing's having an effect on him?
Was it Gordon or Aaron Ramsey?
Not just this week, it's a few weeks.
No, he was poor as well. All these silly little flicks he tries to do.
Delano, he's Jamaican, but he lives in USA. This is what he had to say about Ramsey.
You see, Aaron Ramsey, your time up at Arsenal. Time to go. Right now, if Arsenal sell Ramsey, the CIA and the FBI probably start investigate Arsenal and say them a scammer. Because if them get 10 million for Ramsey, that's too much. I move him for move himself. But me like how the team are playing. You see me? Now that everybody step up them game, your sister Ramsey no good.
And obviously, apparently reports have come in that someone's finally told Ramsey why he hasn't been given a new contract. You get me? So
he's injury prone as well.
And I know for a fact, Ozil seen him in the dressing room, and guess what the first thing he said to him? He said, Ramsey, my yay is different to your yay. Whip it at work, whip it at work. Hey, come on.
You lot are horrible, man. You lot are horrible. Just stop that, right? Are you mad?
Now, a player that has impressed this month has been Leno. So much so that men are giving him accolades he hasn't even earned. Heavy D, bro, what are you watching?
Oh, yeah. That's my only positive from the game today.
Yeah, Leno played out his skin. He scored some vital goals. I mean, that Traore, he was a problem for us.
The same can't be said for Petr Cech though, and this is what Cuppy had to say.
Cech was a bit checky, wasn't he?
What happened to Checky today? I like that Checky. What happened to Checky?
In Nigeria, we are two share. This is Cuppy stew, you understand? You understand? We have to bring it stew, you understand?
From Cuppy to the Carabao Cup, we got Spurs in the next round, and DT's looking forward to it.
Tottenham in the next round?
Yeah, fucking bring on Tottenham. Fuck Tottenham. You know what I mean? That's what I say. I don't care. Don't care. At least with it being here, they know where the game's going to be played. You know, I actually think that maybe they spoke to the FA before and said, please don't put us at home because we ain't got nowhere to play.
This past month, Robbie caught up with the author of Unai Emery's biography, El Maestro. His name's Romain Molina, but a lot of you seem to think he looked like a former Arsenal player, Marouane Chamakh. But Romain filled us in on just how much Unai Emery loves football.
He's meticulous, isn't he?
And he's mad of football. He loves that. It's
crazy about football.
Oh, he's crazy of football. I tell his nickname during his younger years as manager was El Enfermo de Football, which means enfermo is like someone who has a disease, you know, for football in that way. And as one of his former players says, Laurent de Palmas, French player, fullback, America, he told me, with the players sometimes we fucked. Well, this guy breathes football. He hears football. He sleeps football. Maybe he fucks football, you know? But he wasn't that laughing. He was serious telling me that. It was football.
It's like we're a new team with Unai Emery at the helm. And Liv's Ledge was looking back at the dark days he suffered under Arsene Wenger.
And that was when Nasri and Fabregas, he got rid of them and he grabbed Arteta and Benayoun in a deadline day. That's when I smoked my first suit. I swear on my mother's life, smoking in a gelato.
Listen, you might be smoking a celebratory run at the end. Hopefully, if we can keep putting in decent performances like today.
Speaking aloud, let's see what the fans in Jamaica had to say.
My team, my life, everything Arsenal, me say, eat and drink Arsenal. And right now, today we're going to win the 11th straight. Yes, let me tell you this. Right now, me I go watch the match and I go see me back later. Hey, Arsenal to Bumbo Clad. Let me tell you say. 1-1-1-1-1-1. 11 straight Arsenal. Well, baby, pick up yourself, you know. Me I tell you, no can't stop your Bumbo Clad. Arsenal bad to Bumbo Clad. 11 straight. 11 straight. 11.
Well, that's been the best of AFTV for the past month. Thank you for tuning in to Toppa Top. Let me know your favorite bits in the comments below. All the clips used are in a playlist I've left in the description, so check that out. Get in contact on social media at AFTV Media, at Lumos 7. Let us know your favorite clips throughout the month to help make episode 3 of Toppa Top as lit as possible. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Is it there or is it here? Wherever it is, hit that. And I'm out.
To win that game. We were lucky. We were playing badly. We were lucky.
We had a period of the game against West Ham where we didn't play well. We had a period, you're going to say Watford, we had a period of the game against Watford where we didn't play well, but ultimately we stepped it up in the second half and we won the game. Well, you can't play, it's not every single game you play from start to finish.
You lost yourself, right? What about against Watford? And today, when was the last
time we beat
Watford? How did we beat them? Listen, how can you
score goals?
Wait, lost yourself.
Why are you coming fast?
You can't see me, are you blind?